Good morning, and welcome to episode 240 of Getting Rich. I'm your host, Rich Checkan, president of Asset Strategies International, and today is Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. Yesterday, China's Xi Jinping, Russia's Vladimir Putin, and India's Narendra Modi all met to discuss energy cooperation between the three nations. This is obviously a concern since India is considered an ally of the US. Today, Xi and Putin will meet with North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un. This is oddly enough the first time that these three leaders have ever met together. They're gathering in China to commemorate a massive military parade honoring the 80th anniversary of their defeat of Japan in World War II. Obviously, this is a concern with the military collaboration between these three nations in the Axis, especially considering that North Korea has soldiers fighting alongside Russians against Ukraine in Europe as we speak. Here at home, President Trump is dealing with slowed talks for Ukrainian peace, looming government shutdown possibility, and challenges to his deployments of National Guard troops for domestic policing in some of US's major cities. Meanwhile, gold and silver have been surging late last week, beginning of this week. Gold is up to an all-time high, over $3,500 an ounce. Silver is at a 15-year high, trading just below $41 after cresting $41 earlier this week. Gold is moving on central bank buying and safe haven flows. Silver is moving on safe haven flows and increased industrial demand. The prospects for both gold and silver are extremely strong, and with silver breaching that key resistance at $40 an ounce, many experts believe it's just going to be about a blink of an eye before it gets to the new all-time highs above $50 an ounce. We may see that by the end of this year. Let's go ahead and take a look at the prices, see what's going on in the markets. Gold is up 4.8% this week to 3,540.30 an ounce. It was 3,377.20 last week. Silver is up 6.9% to $40.91 an ounce. It was 38.26 last week. Platinum's up 4.7% to $1,412 an ounce. It was $13.49 an ounce last week. And palladium's up 4.3% to $1,160 an ounce. It was $1,112 an ounce last week. With silver outpacing gold this past week, you can guess that it's going to take less ounces of silver to buy that ounce of gold. So your gold-silver ratio has dropped this week to 86.54. It was 88.27 last week. And the dollar is under some slight pressure, still trading firmly below $100 on the index at 98.36. It was 98.66 last week. So we're seeing the surge in both gold and silver. You know my thoughts. You should be buying here because there's no will by Congress to cut the budget. There's no will by the president to enforce a balanced budget, and therefore we are going to see an expansion of the money supply, a dilution of our purchasing power, and increased prices in dollar terms for both gold and silver going forward. But that being said, the reality is, and I talk about this in tomorrow's information line, we are seeing our clients do more selling than buying. They're doing it for a number of reasons. We're seeing them sell when the stock market collapses sharply to cover margin calls. We're seeing them sell to pay bills or to cover credit card debt. We're seeing them sell just to take profits. Let's face it, new all-time highs in gold, 15-year highs in silver. There's a reason to do that if profit's your motivation. We're seeing some of our clients sell to simplify their estate for the heirs. Whatever your reason, again, I feel you should be buying here that all-time highs, gold and silver, are dirt cheap. But if you need to sell, we're here to help you and do that as well. We are an all-around dealer. We make a two-way market, and we treat you with the same care, concern, and experience that we helped you with when we got you into precious metals in the first place. So consider using us for that service. And if you are someone who is looking to buy, let us know. When people do sell back to us, we have the opportunity to pay them a little more, charge you a little less, and make a little bit more money in the middle. So it's a good deal for all of us. We love those win-win-win situations. As always, we want you to go ahead and follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channel, send us your comments and questions. Let us know if you're a buyer or a seller and why here. Okay, we'd love to hear from you. Go ahead and take our monthly information line newsletter. This month's comes out tomorrow, and our twice weekly, always something interesting alerts. But in the end, don't ever forget that getting rich starts with keeping what's yours.